Okay, today I'm going to show you some parts of the class that I'm doing this week. It's a half moon focus so that you can get ready for your own flow and preview some of the half moon prep poses. The first one, we're going to start down in tabletop. And it's some simple cat cows. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Just for 2 to 3 rounds to warm up the spine. And then it's a core focus class. So the next thing I'm going to do is really focus on the bird dog aspect. I'm going to do that 4 times on each side. So I'm going to bring my right arm out long, left leg out long, and then as I exhale, crunch it in. And then switch to the opposite side. And then everything else from there is pretty standard. The other half moon focus pose that I'm adding in this month is at the beginning of the sun A. We're going to do a mountain pose with half hot moves to the right, grabbing your wrist, putting your attention over your right shoulder, back up, to the left, bring it back up, and then continue with that spinal theme. We're going to do some baby back bends. All these poses flowing through mountain pose as we reach up to the sky. All right. And the rest of Sun A is pretty standard until we get to the end. On the last round, the way we're going to make it a little bit spicier is after we get into our downward dog. First, we'll do some calf stretches. Stretching the left calf, stretching the right calf. Then we're going to actually just shift back into high plank. Hold it. And then spider crunches on both sides, bringing that outside knee to the elbow. And back. Back. 2. 2. 3. 3. Okay, and then here comes the sun B flow. It's really just a prep for our focus half moon variations. I'm going to start about halfway through. So after we get into our high crescent lunge, inhale, exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. We're going to prep to go into our first half moon. So if you need a block, you can reach for a block. I'll do a block this first time. Half moon. We're going to hold this for 2 to 3 breaths. And then we bring it down. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. And I'm going to do it all over again on my left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Hold this for 2 breaths. Prep for your half moon. Inhale, half moon. Should use the block on this side. Bring back down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. All right. And then for the B plus, I'm going to add in some revolved movements that we just set the base for. So we're gonna do a revolved side angle and a revolved half moon pose. I'm gonna start just in the warrior two to demonstrate that. So warrior two, shift forward, extended side angle, inhale, high crescent with extended arms, reach them straight out long, keep that 90-degree bend in the knee. And then we're gonna exhale, revolved, extended side angle, bring that left arm to the outside of the right ankle, and then reach up. I'm gonna hold this for 2 to 3 breaths. And then when I feel ready, I'm gonna prep again for that high half moon, but this time it's still revolved. So I have to straighten out my front leg and then use my momentum to push up on my back leg. If I'm feeling strong, then I'll maybe put my arm up. And we're gonna unwind it back into that high crescent with extended arms. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Chaturanga Dandasana. Do it all over on the other side. Inhale, three-legged dog on the left. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, crescent with extended arms. Exhale, revolved crescent. Using prayer hands as a transition. Putting my right arm outside my left foot. Stretching over. Prepping for my revolved half moon. So I'm going to straighten out and then try to fly for as long as you can. Coming back down into that crescent. Inhale, crescent with extended arms. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Okay. And we'll flow that one more time to run out the B+. The next little funky addition that I thought was pretty fun, we're gonna do leg lifts with the block. So you need a block or a bottle, pretty much anything you have in your house. I'm gonna put it between my feet. So you lay down, place the block between your feet, put your hands up, we'll go down. Inhale, reach up, grab it, exhale, bring it down. Inhale, reach up, exhale, bring it down. Inhale, reach up, exhale, bring it down. Cool. And then the next part, this is some windshield wipers. Butterfly out my legs. And I'm gonna lay back down on my mat. Planting my arms down to the side. Knees in the center. It's actually like this. So keep your knees bent. Yeah, feel that. There's an option to extend your legs out, but that's extreme. But if you feel it, it's fine. Class said this was a burner. All right, and then in our standing section, most of it will feel familiar, but there's some things that are different. So I'm going to fast forward past the chair part, and then we'll go straight into what might feel different, but I'm gonna do it on my left side, so I'm facing the front. Inhale, three-legged dog on your left. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, rotate your feet, star pose. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana to the outside. I'll hold this. And I'm going to bring it to the front. Exhale, a lunge. Inhale, warrior three. And a fly. Or try to. Yep. There we go. There we go. Exhale, drop my foot. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. And then we're going to prep for reverse prayer half moon. To do this one is a little funky, but it's my new fave. I'm going to place my hands behind my back as I inhale in a prayer hand. So here, I'm in that extended side angle. And then I'm going to go up to my half moon, if I can. Yeah. And then bring it back down. Unwind. Back to our warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, vinyasa. That's it.